for the week of January 26, 2026. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now, I'm at 4,994 subscribers. I'm trying to make it to 5,000. It would be nice. So show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Every time I do the dictation thing, ha ha ha. So anyways, and you did. I did. Show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So my fabulous bulls, let me see. Hold on. Pallas moves into the sign of Pisces in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals this week. This could be strategic wisdom, blend with intuition at this time, and compassion and creativity to manifest in your social circles and dreams and community goals, fostering visionary projects, empathetic collaborations, and inspired efforts for collective good through imaginative solutions or healing work. It's about using insightful strategy to connect with like-minded people, build visionary networks, and bring innovative, compassionate ideas to life within the groups. Uranus is also squaring Pallas this week in your 1st and 11th house. This is a rebellion, especially when it comes to challenging the system, challenging the belief system of structures and organizations or the way of doing things. For some of you here, either you are stepping out of your comfort zone when it comes to career, or those of you in media and social media, you're being rebellious and very avant-garde, or maybe very different, and like moving away from the social norms of social media, the conformity of social media, and like pushing boundaries or doing something a lot more different with your social media page that other people did not think of to do at this time, which is what social media is supposed to be, instead of just like jumping on trends and following trends, but to be creative. Okay, so you could be doing something very creative during this time period. Neptune moves into your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing on the 26th, which I talk about on my glossary page. When Saturn moves into Aries, I'll do a Saturn one as well. Neptune's forming a fire trine with the Lilith moon and Volcanus in your 4th house, so this could be a great time for property matters. This is all systems go when it comes to legalities in regards to property matters with this energy, like leases, mortgages, equities. You could find that once upon a time there were delays and challenges in certain areas of your life, and you could find things to begin to move forward. You feel a deeper sense of belonging and have a better sense of ancestry or heritage. You may have a chance to experience a utopia for this time. On the 28th, this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life, because you tend to take what other people say too personally, or you're too sensitive at this time. You may not be very realistic about finances. Be careful about spending. You may be the mark for a card artist if you're not careful. You might find serious, mature people in your social circle, but struggle to intellectually connect with them or emotionally connect with them. So those of you who are 18, you may struggle to connect with those who are older than you, or those of you in your teens, you may be wanting to have deeper conversations with those who are older than you, and you may have a difficult time connecting with them because, you know, you guys are on different pages when it comes to things to talk about. So that could also be happening. Ooh, 5 more people to go to reach 5,000 subscribers. So show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy, and thank you for the 2 likes for today. I really appreciate it. So on the 28th this week, oh yeah, I already said that. So on the 29th, this could be the start of an affair which you would prefer to keep secret. This could be a start of a relationship that others would not approve of. You may come into secret by accident this week. You may want to relax now and enjoy your peace. You may decide to pass up an offer. Karmic love, hidden past life connections, secret attractions, or a need to resolve past relationship patterns, confronting karmic patterns, old patterns in love, money, or self-worth are brought to the surface now to be transformed, especially as they affect your professional life at this time. Then then on the 30th, your imagination is heightened, your focus isn't sharp, and you have a tendency to daydream. Good for indulging in escapist literature. You may be involved in some sort of treasure hunt. Items may come up missing more often, like your cell phone with this energy, or your keys. It is a good time to probe into financial accounts. This is a time where for some of you, you're more frugal with your money. This could be getting rid of subscriptions that you have, or you're just like downsizing for some of you because you're older and you want a smaller house to take care of because it's much easier for you to keep up with the cleaning and stuff like that, or just get an apartment. You're finding like ways to be more frugal with your money at this time and save. You're decluttering your home, you're selling stuff online and getting rid of stuff that you now see as junk now because they hold no value for you at this time. Okay, the first card I come up with, and show your love and support. Right now I need 5 more people to subscribe, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And the first card I come up with is the Lover's card. This could be dealing with mother, contracts and negotiations here could be coming up. And then for some of you, this could be new love coming in at this time with this energy here. Okay, you could be romanticizing this person in your head, or really like falling very hard for this person. So remember, the person in your head is not the person in your reality, so be careful with that. Try to get to know this person. The 9 of Swords, for some of you here, you could be dealing with somebody that's in a relationship and they're trying to get out of a relationship at this time with this energy here. For some of you, this person is having a hard time moving forward because they're still attached to this person, or maybe this person is like using their children as a weapon at this time with this energy here, meaning that if they like divorce them, they're going to take the kids and move the kids to a different state, you know, and this person may have like a really good paying job and they don't want to do, you know, so it's kind of like that kind of situation going on with this energy here. So there's like a lot of emotional strife coming up when it comes to love relationships. So love relationships for some of you may not be very easy at this time, or this person's really going through it with love at this time with this energy, and they're fighting. The 10 of Coins, this could be a soulmate energy coming in as well, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of you this year get married really quick too, so that could also be happening. Alrighty, the 8 of Swords, this person does find you sexually attractive, so I do see that. The 3 of Wands, for some of you here, this is a great time for freelance work, business partnerships, collaborations happening here as well with this energy. So I do see that coming up. For some of you, this is a very creative time. Maybe there's a lot of writing or communication going on between the two of you. The 6 of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past. Some of you, somebody from your past is going to communicate with you, and this is somebody that you haven't spoken to in eons, years, okay? And this person's going to have a conversation with you with this energy. Just be careful, because you could be really romanticizing this friendship that could turn into a love relationship here with this energy, or maybe you're hoping that it will turn into a love relationship. So just don't be so quick to put all your eggs in one basket, because Mercury is about ready to go retrograde on the 26th of February here as well. No, some people have multiple partners. I have multiple partners. I have Virgo in my 7th house, so I have 2 relationships that I will be with, you know, but then there's a reason for everything that happens, you know. Mine is, I think, like either me or the second relationship that I'm going to be coming up is going to be a soulmate relationship, and that's going to be the long-term one, you know. So yeah, we have multiple partners. Some of us were lucky to have just the soulmate because we learned our lessons with love, you know. So yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. The Chariot card, overcoming obstacles during this time period as well. Yeah, exactly. You know, a lot of people, I know women that were prostitutes in a past life, and they had a lot of lovers. And I know that every time, this one girl, every time I could not take her out nowhere. She was like a dog in heat. But every time, I swear to God, she instantly knew a person, and then she would hook up with them, and she'd be like, I was with that person in a past life. And it was like, really? And I never understood that until now. And it's like, okay, I could see that, you know. So yeah, I do believe in that type of stuff. you know, and I do compatibility reports on that type of stuff too, and they're really, really interesting, you know. And you know, you'll see that some people have multiple lovers, and then others, you know, there's like a whole, you know, in the compatibility, there's like a whole damn story about it, you know. And it's like, wow, okay. The Seven of Coins, something heavy on your mind, like always and every day. This could be in regards to traveling to go visit somebody from the past at this time for some of you here, or thinking about going to visit family for the high holidays. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out with this energy here, so stop your worrying. The Empress card, be careful with your money situation here. Some of you, I feel like you need to be careful with your spending. I don't think that you'll be broke. I just think that it'll just mess with your head, the amount of money that you're going to spend. So you may want to be careful with your spending, and don't be over the top with your spending as well. Some of you are thinking about visiting someone, okay, like an old friend or something like that. So I do see that coming up for some of you here with this energy. Alrighty, the Temperance card, you can be more about your sanity. You can be enjoying the simpler things in life. For some of you, in the next 2-3 days or 2 weeks, I feel like there is somebody that you are going to reconnect with at this time, or this person may reconnect with you, but at the same time, you may not be so interested on intriguing it. Okay, so it could be a situation like that, where it's kind of like, oh, weren't you the one that hit me and now you want to talk to me? It's like, hello, goodbye. So it could be a situation like that. So you're not so interested or keen on reaching out to this person. Others of you, this could be your partner traveling in the next 2 weeks here as well, and maybe traveling for a while, and your partner wants you to travel to go and visit them. And you could be like, I don't know if I want to do that, because it's location, location, location. And it could be like a location that you've never been to, or you're not, like, for some of you here, this could be a situation, because I deal with like a lot of readings about this, dealing with the Army, for example. And it could be a situation where your partner may want you to go on base with them, and you're like, I don't want to go on base, because then you're on base and that's it, and you don't go nowhere, and there's no car, so you're kind of like, no, you know. So you're kind of like, I don't know, you know. So it could be a situation like that going on. Alrighty, the Knight of Coins, love's not happening anytime soon here with this energy, so it could be a process, so you may have to be patient when it comes to love. The Nine of Wands, somebody's overthinking or I can't talk, overthinking or I can't talk. I sound like a seal when I do it too. Over analyzing the situation as well. Others of you, I feel like, you know, you may want to copyright your stuff now, because other people could be stealing your ideas, or like I said in the astrology, whatever you start now, somebody is going to copyright your stuff at this time. Alrighty, so I do see that coming up for you as well. And I do see somebody copywriting your things at this time with this energy, or taking your ideas and stealing your ideas, or it, you know, some of you want to be a little bit possessive with your trends and stuff like that. You could be starting a trend, or you don't want to start a trend, and then next thing you know, everybody jumping on your stuff. So I would copyright your stuff. Okay, the Queen of Wands, I do see another source of income coming up for you as well. The Death card does bring about changes and transformation happening here with this energy. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risks during this time period with this energy as well. So I do see that. Oh, it's probably because Apollo's not well aspected at this time, you know, so we're either having car problems right now, or problems like speaking, so that could be happening too. So anyways, this could be a time for some of you here of like a new friendship coming up during this time, so you could be kind of intriguing that, or talking to somebody. I see you falling in love in a new relationship, but somebody could be very scared to fall in love, or very scared to come into a new relationship. The Hermit crab. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Cancer energy. I feel like somebody could be going through a breakup at this time as well, and that's going to be during the Mercury retrograde season. The Page of Coins, very slow coming into your life, so I would just, like, you know, just do what you need to do at this time. Feel like this could be a time where you could be curious about certain subjects in your life, and you could be studying about your passion projects. Some of you could be very much invested in your schooling during this time period as well, and getting ahead in school or getting ahead at work at this time. So the focus could be more towards your money situation here. The Knight of Wands, I feel that this person could be also in a relationship, and you're going to take the player out of the playa. I feel for some of you here, I do see traveling coming up in February for you. The Eight of Cups, somebody's making a decision to break up, to end a relationship at this time. And the Hangman card's here and the Seven of Coins here. So somebody's making a decision to leave a relationship. The World card, I feel like this could be a whirlwind relationship if you give it a chance, or if this person gives it a chance. So I do see that. The King of Swords, somebody's very analytical in their way of thinking and using a lot of common sense. Very cautious coming in with this energy here as well. The Star card, spiritual connection between you and this person here. Manifesting what you want at this time with this energy. The Ten of Swords, somebody's going to be grieving a relationship, so they may need some time to heal. So this could be during the month of February here. And the Page of Wands. I feel like this could be a time of new beginnings, a very creative energy time for some of you here with this energy. So I do see that coming up. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. I am also available for readings. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I only need 5 more subscribers to reach 5,000. And thank you for everyone who has. Kisses.